Hi and welcome. So there was another thing I wanted to say, and I didn't want to bring pressure into this video, but yeah, my battery somehow was on 6%. It was just on 60. Well, and just when I said I'd gotten better, but somehow this happened again. But so something I really liked. So and there something had happened that I'd not known to tell you or not, because basically it was, you know how you like after when you mention Prophet Muhammad, Muslims always say peace be upon him afterwards, and I knew that. However, like, I valued my freedom as a Christian to choose whether or not I wanted to do that, and I did not like, this was the part I didn't know whether I should tell you, because I did not like the you have to say it. People, they would say that you have to or else you're bad, kind of like they wouldn't say you're bad if you don't, but that's how it basically come across. And I always thought, why can't I choose whether I want to say it? And isn't the main thing if you mean it or not? And I was like, and due to having been raised as Christian or grown up like Christian, I never really known even enough about Muhammad to like, I never feel like I felt like I needed to say it, or was like, why would I even need to say it? And if I'm trying to talk about him, then I'm making a point there. So, and especially didn't want it to be because somebody told me I have to, seem like it wasn't even real then. So, but anyway, and I had not even spoken on this yet, but then the other day, and the funny and cool thing is it fit right in with the peace doves, which I hadn't known at the time yet, but I can't even remember what it was. Somebody was talking about Muhammad though, and I think they said peace be upon him, and I was like, or I don't remember if it came from, anyway, but I said, I felt that I really do wish peace upon him. I do really, well, obviously, like, I can't say it the same way I thought it. My tone always changes, but I thought about it for a second. I'm like, no, I have to say it. I'm like, no, I don't have to say it. If I don't want to say it, I don't mean it, then I don't. It's like, I'm not just saying it so somebody else can be satisfied with me. And then I thought, and kind of the meaning came through, like, I really do wish peace upon him. No, I'm saying it wrong. But I just thought, I really do wish peace upon him. And because I felt it, I went ahead and said it. And like, I felt happy with that, and I felt like I'd really meant it, and because of my wish, it probably really came through. And I don't feel like I need to always say it, because I've already felt that, yes, I really do wish it, and, like, they did their work, and he came here, I'm talking about the prophets when I said they, and like, well, I mean, even this is hard, so I bet that was like hard work, and so, like, I really appreciate him having come here and done this for us, and even years later, hi there, insect, I don't know if you can see it, but people still benefit from work like this, so, oh, it's already gone. And this is exactly why also, like, a lot of the things as well that I want to have said, when I say them, I can say them the same way, and like, the more conscious, because I was conscious of wanting to say exactly how I meant it, I really do wish peace upon him. Like, the more you overthink it, the more your tone changes, and I don't want to bring anything out that wasn't what I'd meant, but anyway, just to explain why sometimes it takes me forever. I don't feel like I always have, but like, I always can feel it, that I wish him peace. And then I was like, what, I wish all prophets peace upon them. And of course, the thing that I wanted to say about Christ being more to us than a prophet and why, I haven't even gotten to it, but it's becoming more clear how necessary it actually is. So it felt so good and so nice, and I felt like I did not need no pressure or say it because of something, but simply feel it. And then I began to think, well, why do even Muslims, who are actually very conscious of, oh no, leave this little guy alone. Saying that every single time they mention his name, or his name on earth, that why do they? Then I felt like, well, if I'm going to abbreviate it, I feel like kind of takes it away. It's like making it faster, so it's like almost you don't want to always say it. Then I'm like, why am I then saying it? Like, why am I then abbreviating? If I made myself say, peace be upon him, to respect him that way every single time at the mention of his name, then why don't I, then how can I abbreviate it every single time? Then I want to then write it out if I'm going to say it, and I'm not saying I'm going to say it every time, but I felt like the fact that I felt it felt good and felt almost better, and I think it would feel better than just saying it because you think that you have to, or somebody told you that this is how things must be. I'm just thinking. But like then I just felt it. I really do wish peace upon him. And then I was like, and then all. And Christ too, and I can feel it, and I feel like the energy of that, if you really felt it, you really meant it, the energy of that, if there's no language in heaven, the energy already speaks for it, and especially if, he is in heaven, or, then he will feel it when we feel it, that we wish it upon him, more than, I'm assuming that why would he need the language? I'd rather really have felt it every time. I mean, you can say it, but like, it's really what's important to me, the fact that I meant it and I felt it. And if these are only empty words, then what's the point? But then, like, if I do mean it, then I want to like write it out the same way. Earlier in the journey, I realized even the word please, it deserves to be written out, because I used to abbreviate it with PLS and even other things. So